Episode 1044 of the Vietnam Veteran News Podcast will feature an opinion piece by a Stanford student, Andrew Friedman, about Ken Burns and Lynn Novick's The Vietnam War documentary. The piece appeared in the Stanford Review and was titled, Burns Vietnam Recites a Leftist Consensus. Friedman does a masterful job of dismantling the Burns and Novick agenda laid out in the epic documentary. He stated the documentary gained credence with the media from the fact Burns and Novick relied on the perspectives of hundreds of those involved in the conflict, not only Americans but North and South Vietnamese, instead of commentary by contemporary politicians. Friedman pointed out that 50 years ago, Stanford students burnt down campus buildings to protest the war. Students today should understand the nuances of American foreign policy, drawing from historically accurate lessons of the past. This month, the tragedy of the Vietnam era has eerily resurfaced, with 4 U.S. Special Forces soldiers ambushed in Niger, a country where most Americans are unaware their armed forces are even deployed. Vietnam was undoubtedly fraught with mistakes. However, there were also notable U.S. military successes during the war, and our eventual political defeat could have been avoided. Friedman counters every contention put forth by Burns and Novick with factual logic that exposes a definite leftist tilt to the program. Many of the points he cites about the war makes one scratch their head and wonder at why they were not included by the program producers. Had they been fully addressed, the program would have left viewers with a much different opinion of the situation this country faced in Southeast Asia in that dangerous era. Listen to episode 1044 of the Vietnam Veteran News Podcast and discover one of the most straightforward and sensible rebuttals of the most common and incorrect assumptions about the U.S. involvement in the Southeast Asian challenges.